In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how I find products to promote that are very popular. Now, these would include, physical type products. We're not talking digital products here, but I'm showing you how to find hot products, which oftentimes can lead to hot niches to go after. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over to a site on Amazon. It's going to be called Amazon.com and it's best sellers. Now, to get to that, you can just go to Google and you could type in Amazon.com bestsellers into Google. But there's also a list in this module teaching you this, a list that you can actually pull from. Just pull it up. It's a Word document that you can actually just pull the information from and just click on the links, and then you can just go directly to this page that you're looking at. But in this particular example, the bestsellers page lists the most popular items, and this is updated hourly, so it's very recent and current, by any category. So we could go over to the baby niche, and you could find the hottest products within the baby niche. And so this would be perfect for if you're starting a site, like if you want to be an Amazon.com affiliate, or if you happen to be an eBay partner affiliate, or if you just want to do like a Google AdSense site or an informational site that's a hot topic on particular products. You could do that. You could have a product review site. So there's a lot of different ways you could work with this. But what I do, I go over here to the Amazon bestsellers and I just look for these hottest topics. Now this happens to be in the baby category. So we have Baby Einstein activity keys. We have the Fisher Price Rainforest Jumperoo. So these are all the top 10 items in baby category. Now you could break it down even further and look at the top 10 items in the baby apparel and accessories category as well. So you can see the most popular kids clothes. You could find the most popular kids shorts now. I mean, this really gets detailed. So you could have a site devoted just to babies, and you could have the hottest baby products on there. And so you could be an Amazon affiliate and feed in, all this product information. So one other thing that you can do is we'll go back to the any category page and I'll show you one more example. So notice how once I'm in this on this page, I can just click through, under any category. So we have cameras, we have electronics, and so I'll just click over here on electronics and see what the most popular electronic items are. Now on Amazon they sell the Kindle. This is their product, and so they have it at the top. It's one of their most popular electronics. And then you see though like Garmin Nuvi, like you notice the Garmin Nuvi shows up here twice. It's like in two of the top 10 results for the hottest toys. It's even above the Apple iPod. They've got another GPS unit up there, so there's three of the hottest electronics happen to be GPS units. So that would tip me off that maybe I should go after a GPS site. And this is all information that's free and available on the Amazon.com most popular items page. So you can see it's very simple to find niche markets. So you could say, maybe I should go after a digital, or excuse me, a GPS website. Maybe I should start a digital camera website because notice there's two of the top 10 are digital cameras. Maybe I should start an Apple iPod site. So you can see by just browsing through here, just in the top 10 results, and this takes you down to the top 25. Like you see several iPods throughout there. There's another GPS system in the top 20, and so you can kind of see how you would go about using this kind of information for your own benefit, and you can even browse to other pages. So what I like to do is go in here and find hot niche markets that I could set up a website in and that I could use, to either make money from, or I could build a site rather quickly using the methods in the system and sell this website off because these are hot niches. And since they are such hot niche markets to be going into, you are going to have a lot better chance of selling the website just because it's going to be a lot easier to promote it to people, because you could even take them to the site and say, check it out, these are the best sellers on Amazon.com. And that means if it's a bestseller on Amazon, chances are it tends to be a bestseller on a lot of other e-commerce websites as well. So that's kind of how you use the Amazon.com, just to get ideas of products to promote. Now you can also go over to Price Grabber, like you could type in Price Grabber most popular, or you can also just refer to the link provided in the document, and it'll probably end up being a PDF file, but you'll just be able to click on the links and go to these places. So here on the Price Grabber site, it's got the top 200 products, and this is updated daily. So we notice here the Nintendo Wii, that is the most popular item. It's been there for a long time. We've got a particular TV up here. We've got a digital camera. Now it looks like Samsung TVs are mighty popular because two of the top results already are Samsung TVs. They're different styles of Samsung TVs. So you can see that would be a hot topic. Now here's another one, and another one, and another Samsung TV. So in fact, it may be wise to go about starting a site all about Samsung TVs, for example. So with that said, you could go over to Google and run a search, or go over to Google and run a search for the AdWords keyword tool. This is what I use to identify additional keywords once I've identified a hot niche market. So you could type in AdWords keyword tool, and we could go over here and click on that, and this link is also in that document. So you've got the AdWords keyword tool, and you would just type in the keyword phrase Samsung TV. So Samsung TV, and then we would just put in those letters there. And let's go back here and make sure Samsung, these are LCD TVs that I'm looking at from Samsung. So we're going to actually break it down more and say Samsung LCD TV, and then click on Get Keyword Ideas, and it's going to browse a variety of keyword idea options. So as you see, it's going to take a little bit of time, and you'll notice here this tells you how many times this particular keyword phrase is searched for. So you notice that the approximate average search volume, which averages over a course of a month, it shows you that per month this phrase is searched for on average 368,000 times per month. So that is, in particular, that might be a hot phrase to go after. Now one other thing I look for when I'm doing this is I look for phrases that have little advertiser competition. This is the Google AdWords keyword tool. So people are spending money on ads here. So when I find a popular product, I like to see this where it's got very low advertiser competition, because I found in the search engines fewer people are optimizing and trying to rank for these particular kind of phrases. So for example, we've got a 40 Samsung LCD TV. That would probably stand for like a 42 or 40-inch Samsung LCD TV. So I would go over here and copy that, and that phrase it shows is searched for on average about 40,500 times per month. So I would copy that and go right over to Google on another tab. So you can see it's very simple. Go right over here to Google and just run a quick search. And you see here that there is not, there is some competition, but what I like to really look for is put the keyword in quotes. And that is going to tell me how much competition there is. Now what I like to see, and I'm very happy to see this kind of result, is less than 100,000 up here. Now this is way less than 100,000. So a 40 Samsung LCD TV would be a hot topic to go after. So in fact you could call it, like a 40-inch Samsung LCD TV. That would be a very popular phrase, to go after. So like we could even say 40-inch Samsung LCD TV. That phrase has only 934 competitors. This tells you exact competitors. Now you can take this exact keyword tool and go over to the site called SEO Logs Keyword Difficulty Tool. It's called the SEO Logs Keyword Difficulty Tool. This is a new tool I've recently discovered, and so I want to share it with you. And so you go right over here and you just plug in the keywords. You copy and paste the keyword in there, and you click on Submit. And once you click on Submit, it will tell you how difficult this keyword is to rank for. And it takes, across 100 factors. It does similar things to what you did by doing it in quotes, but this further tells you if it's a good keyword. Anything less than 50 is a good one to really go after. And so it's, this one is not that difficult, so you're looking at keyword difficulty 36 out of 100. So it is less than 50, or less than 100, or excuse me, less than 50. So it is going to be a little easier to rank for. Now if you just did like, let's just say Samsung TV, for example, or even just Samsung, and just clicked on submit, you would notice that it's quite a bit harder to rank for just Samsung. So you notice that keyword is a lot better keyword to try and rank for. Like, notice how much easier it is. So once I've identified that, I've identified a good keyword to go after. Now, you could, let's say you have a site that's all about LCD TVs. I would go over and I would create a page on, LCD TV, on, Samsung LCD TVs, and I would do a post, talking about 40-inch LCD Samsung TVs. And then I would offer, different 40-inch Samsung LCD TVs there. And it's a great way. You found a hot niche market. It's simple to rank for, and you can do this for any niche. Now, we found just through that LCD TVs are popular, obviously, and even more so, Samsung TVs are popular. So you can see how valuable this kind of keyword research is. I'll show you one more example over here. Now, we won't take, just the Garmin unit because we saw multiple GPS systems on Amazon's top searches. So what I'm going to do is go over here and just type in GPS systems. And then I'd click on Get Keyword Ideas, and this will pull ideas that are using the phrase GPS systems within, the particular keyword phrase. So I'm going to give it just a little bit to load here, and this tells you that on average it gets 823,000 searches per month. So this is a very, very popular, popular keyword phrase to be targeting. And so we see here also, the navigation system GPS, that's a popular phrase. TomTom GPS systems, we saw that as one of the hot phrases. And you could just, look through here and just get an idea of, particular keyword phrases that people are looking for. So we could find, this one that still has some white. It's not all the way green, so it's not overly competitive looking. And you could just highlight that, copy it, go right over to Google, and just put that in there in quotes, and then just run a search on it. And then that will show you that there's 101,000. So that phrase, it would be slightly more difficult, but it's going to be a lot more easier than just trying to rank for GPS system, for example. So we'd go over here to the keyword difficulty tool, and we could plug it in there and click on submit. And that shows a 42 out of 100. So it is still less than 50, so it still would not be a bad keyword to go after. In fact, that would be a great keyword to create a domain on. So you could go to GoDaddy and copy that. So let's just go right over here to another tab and just go to GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com. And then let's just plug in, that keyword and see if we can find a domain based on that particular keyword phrase. And GoDaddy again is where you go to register your particular domain name. So this example, I'm showing you how to find some hot niches. Like we identified that GPS must be popular through that. We identified that Samsung TVs are mighty popular. The iPod's popular. We all knew that. Digital cameras are popular. They kept showing up as the hottest items. And so this is just a great way to go in there and find some very popular keyword phrases that you can rank for. And that's just using the AdWords keyword tool. Now look at that. That keyword is actually being searched for, or that keyword phrase that is being searched for, that domain name is available. So I may be the one that has registered this domain if you go out to, to try and get it. There is one more resource you can do just to kind of double check and verify that a keyword might be a good keyword phrase for you to go after. So you can take that exact same keyword phrase, come right over here to Google, and you would type in word tracker free keyword tool. The word tracker free keyword tool. And I would just plug in that keyword and just click on that word there. Okay, navigation system GPS, and this just shows you, more options based on that particular keyword phrase. And this is the free word tracker keyword tool. And so it shows you some other alternatives to this particular keyword phrase. And it just pulls, from that. So we can see that there are other phrases that you could go after within this niche. We also noticed that through this AdWords keyword tool. So we know that registering a domain name called Navigation System GPS probably would be a good niche, to go after, because it's kind of a different way to say GPS systems. but it's still a very effective way. So that's how you do, keyword research for products, how you can find some hot products to tap into. So go ahead and, start taking action on this. There's so many niches out there to be tapped into. And so you can find, hot products. This could even be great for creating ClickBank products. Like if you want ideas for, let's say on ClickBank, if everybody really wants a Samsung TV, you could write a product about how to repair your Samsung TV, for example. So there's a lot of other ways you could spin it, in the information product realm as well, and still do very well for yourself.